It's Fired Up Friday, and this is not your average pep talk. This is the Bad Influence podcast. Yeah, the one they told you not to listen to. I'm Jordan Banderas, and today we're setting your fears on fire, torching your excuses, and waking up the beast inside you. If you want to take control of your life, it starts right here. New drops every week. Let's burn the old version of you to the ground. You know what's the quickest way to screw up your own life? That's a good question. Well, let me give you my answer. Letting other people's bullshit crawl into your head like parasites. Twisting your thoughts, hijacking your clarity, and convincing you that their version of you is the truth. But let's be clear. Your mind is not a public landfill. So stop letting people dump their fears, projections, and insecurities into it like it's open season. Every day, you're being hit with opinions. From friends, family, co-workers, even strangers online who don't know jack shit about your life. And most of that input, it's mental junk food. Satisfies nothing, clogs everything. Literally, it clogs everything. So ask yourself right now, whose voice is living rent-free in your head? Is it yours? Or is it the voice of that parent who said you'd never make it? That ex who laughed at your dream? That teacher who told you your goals were ridiculous? Maybe it was your own family, feeding you lines like, be realistic, don't aim too high, or know your place. And maybe, without realizing it, you believe them. You swallowed their doubts, and now you're living a life that feels muted, small, caged, and you can't figure out why your fire feels dim. Well, here's why. Because you've been running your mind on someone else's operating system. Let me tell you something raw. You're not broken. You're just infected. Infected with narratives that never belonged to you in the first place. And unless you scrub that mental hard drive and reinstall your truth, you're gonna keep reliving the same loop of insecurity and hesitation every single day. You want to know what it looks like when you let someone else's opinions bury your potential? Picture this. It's midnight in a cramped college dorm room. The hallway buzzes with laughter, but inside your space, it's dead silent, except for the noise inside your head. A desk lamp glows over a battered laptop. You're staring at a half-finished short story, fingers hovering over the keyboard. But your stomach? Oh, your poor stomach is a war zone. Earlier that day, your professor, a published author, laughed in your face in front of the whole class. You want to be a writer? Good luck paying rent with that daydream. Most of you will end up flipping burgers. The entire room turned to look at you. That moment drilling to your soul like a screw. To make it worse, your phone buzzes with a message from home. Why are you wasting money on English? Get a real major. And just like that, the two people you're supposed to learn from and feel supported by, your professor and your family, stab your dream in the chest. Back in that dorm room, you stare at the blinking cursor. You remember how, just weeks ago, you were proud of that story. Now, it feels stupid. Every time you type, you hear that voice, you'll never make it. You're not special. You'll fail. You hover over the delete key, ready to throw away your talent, your voice, your future, because other people handed you a distorted mirror. But then, something shifts. You remember a quote from a mentor. If you wouldn't say their doubts to your best friend, don't let them live in your head. You pause. You remember how your writing once made people laugh, cry, lean forward. You reach up, rip down the rejection letter pinned above your desk. Ball it up, toss it. And then, with shaky fingers, you start typing again. Not because the noise stopped, but because you stopped believing it. That dorm room wasn't just where you did your homework. That's where you reclaim your damn mind. And that's the lesson. External opinions are only powerful if you make them internal truths. The only way to rise above the noise is to filter every voice to one ruthless question. Does this serve my truth? Let me break it down for you. Here's how to get that bullshit out of your head step by step. Step 1, source check. Who said it and why? Are they successful in the lane you're walking, or are they just projecting their own fear? Step 2, alignment. Does this input support your vision, or does it try to shrink it? Step 3, is it useful? If it's not actionable, it's not feedback, it's noise. If that opinion fails any of those tests, ditch it, block it, burn it. Now we go deeper. Use this hack. When a toxic thought creeps in, label immediately. This is their shit, not mine. Say it out loud if you have to. Say it until your subconscious flinches every time it tries to entertain their garbage. Then anchor yourself in a new phrase. My mind, my truth, my story. That becomes your personal firewall. Start a daily silence assault. 20 minutes, no phone, no outside input, just you and your truth. Use that time to untangle what's real from what's planted. Ask, would I say this to someone I love? If not, scrap it. You don't need it. It's bullshit, so get rid of it. Flip every criticism into power. Too emotional equals deeply intuitive. Too ambitious equals build for more. Unrealistic equals revolutionary. Repetition rewires the brain. The more often you correct your mental narrative, the stronger your self-belief becomes. Here's a fact. Your subconscious doesn't care if a belief is true. It only cares if it's repeated. There's neuroscience behind this. So repeat this. This fear is not my truth. Their limits are not my ceiling. You want your mind back? Then start treating it like prime real estate. Only rent it out to ideas that invest in you. Clean house. If someone's always negative, limit exposure. Unfollow, mute, distance yourself from them. You control who speaks into your life, and no one, absolutely no one, gets to narrate your story unless they're helping you write a better chapter. Build a truth board. Your own visible wall of affirmations, goals, memories of moments when you crushed it. And when you do that, this is going to help you. Because when their voice gets loud, stare at your board and say, this is who I am, not them. Keep a list of what you've survived. Because if you've made it through heartbreak, betrayal, failure, you've already proven you don't need their approval. Their projections are just mirrors of their fear. Don't let fear be your compass. Instead, make your values your GPS and follow it relentlessly, even when no one claps. One of the things that you have to do, and this is very, very important to do in this case, but it's also super fucking hard, is that you need to validate yourself. Oh, I know, right? It is hard. It took me years to be able to feel comfortable validating myself. But you don't need a professor's praise or your mom's understanding to be great. You need one thing only: believe. That's right, believe. And believe is a muscle. Use it daily. You've got to fight for your peace like your life depends on it, because it does. Every time you say no to their voice, you say yes to your evolution. Every time you reject their trash, you reclaim your power. That dorm room story, that's your reminder. When the noise gets loud, write anyway, build anyway, live anyway. Because your mind isn't a dumpster, it's a throne. Sit on it with clarity. Rule it with truth. Right now. Burn the doubts. Rewrite your script. Defend your sanity. Reclaim your power. And never, never let someone else's bullshit define your reality again. Because at the end of the day, this is your reality. And because it's your reality, you should be able to build it, construct it however you want. Not with the bullshit or the fears someone is giving you, because that's just projecting from them. They're projecting their fears, they're projecting their bullshit, they're projecting their doubts, they're projecting their insecurities on you. So they expect you to fail, just like they fail. But you're not a failure. You are bigger and better than them. That's why they love to project on you. That's why they like to give you their bullshit, because you can carry it, and they know that, and they can't. And because you can carry it, that's going to slow you down, and they know it. And the more they can slow you down, the more they can look at you and say to you to your face, see, you can't do it. And that's why it's important to clean your mind. Get rid of all that fucking bullshit, all those fears that don't belong to you. And then create the belief that does belong to you. Create the security, the mental fortitude, the emotional intelligence that is going to help you create the life you want. And when you do that, people are going to hate you because you didn't listen to them. People are going to talk shit about you because you didn't listen to them. People are going to try to trip you because they couldn't slow you down. And that's fine. That just shows the kind of people that they are. But you're different. Yes, you are different. And starting today, you start cleaning out all the bullshit in your mind. You figure out who belongs to. And then you build yourself, you build your life, and you create your dream life, and you make it a reality. And remember, the choice is yours. And that's it for today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on an episode. And have a great day.